Nouns, concrete and abstract. Right, we've done common and proper, we've done countable, uncountable. Now we're moving on to concrete and abstract. So, concrete nouns, you see I've got a picture of a hand there, because these are the nouns that we can touch, we can see, we can feel them. We can pick them up. So think of a hand. If you could pick this item up and you could touch it and you could feel it, then that is a concrete noun. Okay, now be careful. I say you can pick it up, but I mean Table Mountain, you can't pick it up, but you could touch it. So it's a concrete noun. Then I've got, for abstract noun, I've got a heart and an ear. These are ideas, these are feelings, these are things we can hear. I can't pick it up. Okay, so let's look at some examples. When I think of concrete nouns, I think of glue, I think of a mouse, I think of a house, I think of a mountain. These are all things I can touch, I can see, I can pick up, I can put my hand on, all right? But when I think of some abstract nouns, I think of fear. That's an emotion that I feel. I think of happiness, another emotion that I feel. I think of a roar of a lion. Now, that's not an emotion, but it's something I can hear. I think of dizzy. If I get dizzy, that's not something I can actually touch or see clearly, but I can feel that. All right, so concrete nouns, think of your hand, can I touch this item? And abstract nouns, think of your heart having a little ear on it. Can I feel it? Can I hear it? Now, questions your teacher could ask you, this gets a little bit tricky because she could give you a bunch of nouns like she did with the others and say, separate these into concrete and abstract. She might give you a sentence with some words underlined and said, what kind of nouns are these, or what parts of speech are these? And then you might have to pick it up that it's a noun and that it's an abstract noun. But why I'm saying it's a bit tricky is because if you think of a dog, that's a concrete noun, I can touch it, but it's also a countable noun because I can say one dog, many dogs, and it's also a common noun because these are the things for everyday objects. There's nothing fancy about it. So sometimes one word is more than one thing. Okay, so I'm sure that when your teacher wants you to specifically say that it's concrete and not that it's common, she will say to you, pick out the concrete noun in this sentence, and then you'll have to go and pick it out. Okay, picking it out of a sentence or possibly putting one into a sentence. Write a sentence with a concrete noun and underline the concrete noun. That's another example that you could get. Okay, good luck.